Is this shaping up to be one of those games with that draft?
Currently having a hard time deciding between the two. I feel like Vici have something good going for them. The Sark last pick is a little strange, but I feel like T1 have a chance in this game where in the mid game they just get 3 BKBs.
Hobson.
3-minute rotation. Well, it's not going to pay off though.
Now top lane Cuckoo, he's in some trouble. He's got a blast with a crit from Erica for good measures, able to secure first blood to Vici Gaming. Although a great start here in their top lane, and this is such a scary lane. A Snapfire with a Chaos Knight, not an easy lane at all for T1 to play into. Some treants to take the tower, they can even aggressively glyph if they want to as well, but if they do not connect on this rotation from Topson, then he's going to continue to fall behind here.
Oh, this actually, they just used the level 2 Thunder Strike.
Topson charging. That's a lot of damage coming out. 2 points in the trample. Yang's going to be in trouble as well. There we go. That's what they needed. T1 get themselves a double kill, and Topson as well is the one that claims all the gold.
Yeah.
Big D ward from Friss. It was a freshly placed observer ward from Zephyr. And even BAB is actually going to rotate. Look at the backstab coming through from the Mars. Zephyr's going to try and position himself away from the tree line, but it's just in the woods, it's not easy to do that at all. As BAB finds an angle. Back to top lane, Cuckoo again. Just as soon as he steps a little bit too far forward away from the tower, Erica and Yang just walk onto the Nature's Prophet. We'll try and TP in Whitemon. He should get a return kill onto Yang, but that's another death on Cuckoo's Nature's Prophet. And now meanwhile, mid lane as well, Topson, he's also in trouble. Vici Gaming making plays after plays across the map. It doesn't matter what lane they are in, they're getting kills out of the early game.
Have a TP coming through here from the Snapfire just to try and turn this one around, and it might be another kill.
So, Zephyr, nice Iron Branch block. Yeah, they will still be able to cut through. Zephyr in the tree line. They're going to sneak through, but the creep sees him. They spy him out. The Topson's arrived. Here comes the Primal Beast. He's going to try and catch up to BAB, and they'll do just that. Little gold injected into Slark's bank, and it looks like Topson's even going to catch out Yang in the tree line as well. Another double kill for the Primal Beast. And meanwhile, top lane now. And a glimpse back, Erica. Looks like they won't have any more damage follow-up though after the glimpse to be able to bring down the Chaos Knight. And look at XM, he's going to continue to rotate as well. We've already seen what Topson can do.
Making sure that he's keeping these two heroes busy, and even nice little bottle refill coming. I wonder if they're going to look to commit all of their spells. They've got the Dream Coil available, and there's the Tombstone as well.
James nearby too to try and pump in that extra little bit of damage here with the Scatter Blast. Let's see if Topson's going to be tanky enough. That's not the case. Vici Gaming will shut down the slight streak that the Primal Beast was starting to pick up.
Oh, another glimpse back. See you later, buddy. Well,
this is...
It's pretty big. It opens up the map enormously. You just had multiple heroes rotating towards the mid lane to pick. They made sure to give the tome over to Zephyr as well. Once he gets that Poison Nova available against these 4 strength heroes and the Puck, especially once he picks up that Blink Dagger, it's going to be so much more effective. Great Haste Rune picked up by the Puck.
Ooh, Zephyr.
Yeah, well, he's going to pop it just to try and dissuade XF.
Stolen from Whitemon. From Zephyr, beautifully done. They'll try and lay down the ultimates from Vici Gaming, but it's not enough damage to bring down Topson. Off to the right side, Arna's going to get involved as well. Finds Frisk left alone. So T1, they've got the numbers advantage at the moment. Arna's going to look to wrap around. Even Cuckoo wants to get in the middle of it all. BAB isolated from Yang. Upper kills going the way of Radiant. Does look like Yang's going to be able to step out. This is really scary for T1. Their ultimates are back up on Vici. Then someone needs to get here to kind of poke and spam some abilities so T1 don't continue to hit Roshan.
They got all the
Vici can contest this, but they got to be fast.
If they're under the smoke, though, Zephyr's patrolling back and forth, not wanting to give it up for 3.
He's going to be in. Arena's out, but Aegis has been claimed. Arna's going to pick up the second life and look to pounce to retreat. If T1, they're happy with getting Roshan. They just need to cut their losses, and it looks like, unfortunately, Cuckoo with a sacrificial lamb.
Generally okay with it. Again, they had to pop a fair few ultimates to make that happen.
Out here.
But yeah, Orchid going to give them insane value for now. You've still got 3.5 minutes on the Aegis. I believe Arna went and purchased the Zephyr.
I think close to the tower. Yeah, Glimmer Cape. He's chilling. All right. Arena again. BAB. He's going soft spot here for Mr. Zephyr. Seems like all the arenas being used like that. Topson Early use of the BKB. They're going to be able to glimpse back Erica, though. Beautifully done from Wymon. Flying to carry a Vici gaming. Now, Frisk is in trouble as well. As the pounce connects, the Cricket's going to get no distance away for the Undying, and Arna's got another pounce to catch up as well.
Be a complete giga chat. Yeah, just the 1 point. I think that's valid enough. You got to protect the tombstone a little.
This is out of the spear. Impact already been used. They actually might be able to blow him up the first life. Vici Gaming, they're going to try and set themselves up as well. They got the tombstone laid down. They're forced to retreat though as all of tier 1 show up as Cuckoo's even got a TP to the middle. They've addressed the tombstone issue. Anna's going to be cautious though, still playing with the Shadow Dance. He even has the Aghanim Shard to utilize as well, but Anna is caught out inside the corner. The enemy damage is not coming through fast enough as Anna will survive, and now Thompson's into the middle. The Pulverizer brings down one, they'll turn to Frisk, and they'll even catch out XM. As a beautifully timed pounce from Anna is not enough. XM just is able to jaunt away.
Yeah, you're having to play so much more passively on XM here than I'm sure he's used to. I want to see the fight recap from that one.
Vici haven't started a fight when they have no vision. Like this early gem pickup, and you're going to a Slark as well. They're going to try and attempt. They still have the ward up. T1 missed this by the triangle. Anna's got the BKB. It's going to be quick. BAB gets the initial stun. It needs to be perfect for follow-up, but it's not. Anna's got an opportunity to play around with the ultimate. Now T1, they've shown up instantly. Onto Frisk they go. Can they get more out of this towards the solid side? Erica is isolated. The rest of the team wanted to back up, but Erica wants to go in. Now Vici Gaming going to be able to fall as well. The BKBs are soon to expire.
Zephyrs about to
controlling the Chaos Slam for the moment. And as soon as they bring it back down after the USF, Anna can get all the right clicks out. They'll draw out one of the G's a drop. Vici don't have an answer as T1 find game 1 in the lower bracket quarterfinals.
Picked up, there it is going on. Anna and Thompson, you're locked in for that tiny. All right, guys, mid lane, how's it going to go out? Is it going to be the Thompson show yet again, Kezu?
I feel like not as much this game as in the last game for sure. He's gonna do well and he's gonna try to go around. I feel like a little similar as to last game. This time I prefer Vici's draft, but if T1 can keep up a similar tempo to last game, that's how they can win this game. Because
Nature's Prophet, they did Clockwork, and then they followed that up with a Lone Druid. I think the bans that Vici put forward were completely the correct ones. Oh, this might not be too good though.
Oh, that's not a good spot to run up, Mr. White One. And the XM just charges in. Yang lines up the paralyzing cask as well, so already XM's off to a great start. And
Easy
CS. He gives him a tip and he feeds over a train, so a little bit of extra golden experience.
They had the vision, man.
See the first smoke out at T1. Importantly, the first movement from Thompson. They smoked onto the observer ward, so Vici Gaming are aware of this. They're set up as 3. They can TP in as well if they need some extra numbers to try and help out. But look at the wrap around the Clockwork Cogs. Holds Frisk into play. Zephyr, a worthwhile sacrifice of his own life to make sure that Vici Gaming will not retreat. But XM, he showed up to the party with a trample straight on top of Thompson. There's nothing that Arna's going to be able to do to keep his mid laner alive.
That's just that little bit of a miscalculation, right? Not realizing, or rather forgetting that he might have that double damage available. Anyone going to be able to help Thompson, though? Anna's busy taking the top tower, and you can maybe make the TP in here on Cuckoo if you were wanting to. Here we go. He's like baiting out for as long as he can.
He's getting close to the tower. Finally, one person will TP in, but a little bit too late on Zephyr. He might have just TP'd to his own grave. Look at Anna, he says peace, brother. What nothing to do with his skirmish as XM gets the double kill, and this might be the T1 tower now.
Yeah, map presence is looking to be, especially considering you've got one of these heroes like the Disruptor where you have a good early game and he's able to snowball into an exceptional one. Zephyr though, another death.
Oh, Frisk might have to... Okay, never mind. Wolves are going to be able to cut through. So when they are starting to connect though, Thompson and Cuckoo hand in hand. Time is going to be able to get the combination up, but Thompson's in trouble, especially with XM charging to the middle. Now he's going to pick up and chuck down the Disruptor as well, as they've got big primal base issues. 7-1-0 is XM. We spoke about how important he was in their victory against Wildcard.
Got a rocket coming out from the base as soon as Zephyr respawns. They're going to scope this out and they feel like they're ready to go. But who can get caught out on the backside by Frisk? We were talking about the win rate on this Earthshaker, 1 in 5. But can he make the big turnaround to change that? Smoke coming through.
He'll start the fight onto Ana. He's isolated from the team inside the river. He's going to be able to get the ultimate form off, so the bonus health, it might not be enough. It looks like Vici Gaming has the damage in Frizz. He's done it. In with the Echo Slam on to 3. Your team fight secured, and Roche for the grand prize.
Oh, not just the Echo, but the perfect Fisher block as well, making Ana feel like he could go off into that area to potentially get back to safety. But
it's a really good spot for Radiant to fight. They got a cliff forward still that scouts out all of T1.
Oh, Frisk.
They've only smoked as 2 at the moment.
He's considering it.
Cuckoo, don't group up. Oh, don't group up. There's going to be a big Echo Slam. Frisk is here with XM's follow-up. Oh no, they group up and Vici Gaming penalize them for that.
Oh, I was just about to say that they'd been doing a really good job of just kiting out this Aegis, not losing too much, getting relatively even trades, but then that happens. Conservatively, off the map as much as possible. It's that minus 50-second true form cooldown that you're going around.
Yeah,
that'd be big.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of damage with the double damage rune from Thompson. Brings down the Lycan and our Frisk. Easy use of the glimpse back as well, as T1 a successful smoke will net them 2 kills. And now this will give them an opportunity to try and get the map into a position.
They've already gotten a little bit lucky there on Vici Gaming, being able to pick up the Elven Tunic. Perhaps Manfight a bit easier.
XM, look at the hook from Zephyr! On to 3, stuck inside the cogs, and they've been able to isolate XM's Primal Beast. He's just able to walk away off the back of the BKB. Now he's got the regen rune, and might catch T1 off guard. As Erica, meanwhile, continuing to stack up the damage onto Thompson, stuck inside the middle. And Vici Gaming somehow lose no one. It was looking like a disaster start. I was going to try and flop himself away. They're going to glimpse him back inside the base. Zephyr's found an angle onto Erica as well. Not the greatest person to target down at the moment. Well, Thompson's in trouble. The McCabe's going to be able to cover the retreat on the Tiny. Abilities being chucked out. A lot of posturing from either side.
But Zephyr's able to get away from that big initiation. They're still probably going to be able to claim this, but it would have been so much worse for T1. Ana has to be careful with his bear there. Got to afford to get the resummon.
You can't go though. If hookshot's on cooldown, there's no way for T1 to start.
No, maybe now you can.
Playing with the tree volley.
No Aegis.
XM's going to charge in. Look at the damage! Oh no! Erica doesn't have an opportunity for the attribute shift. They clean up too. XM stuck inside the base as T1 beautifully done. The cogs to push him out so he couldn't find the bonus strength to stay alive through the damage from Thompson. The vision, they see XM. T1 going to move to the triangle, the rocket flare as well. XM, they're running straight to T1. XM's not going to be ready. A Aghanim Scepter starting storm. There's going to be no BKB to protect him.
Does have the
Can they
buyback
continue with the team fight there from Vici Gaming? Eric is going to try and pummel into Ana. Echo Slam's out from Frisk as well. It's going to lock the Lurk Druid into place. As Erica starting to stack up the damage, but they don't have detection. Ana protected inside the Glimmer Cave for the moment. XM charges into the middle. Gets the pulverize out as well, but Ana, he's still slipping away. Finally, they're going to be able to bring him down. They'll deal with the bear that provides the damage to get rid of the carry on T1, and they'll find Zephyr as well. Erica with the triple kill, and Roche is up for grabs.
You've got the DD on Erica. The push up onto that high ground. They're not going to give them the opportunity this time around, but they've got all of their ultimates available. Oh, this would be a big hit.
He's going to get blown up. Oh, the damage coming through for the Morphling. Thanks to the power rune, will force a buyback out of Thompson. X is there as well. Might catch him off guard. The fall from Zephyr. They need the damage. It'll come through thanks to Ana's bear. The Static Storm's ready for round 2. T1, they can turn it back around here. The tree volley pummeling through. Thompson's going to jump into the middle as well. They brought down Erica, and now Vici Gaming need to get out. But can they cover the retreat? Can they cut their losses?
They want XM. They know he bought back.
Prior, the primal piece caught out inside the lane. There's nothing Vici Gaming can do to keep alive the position 2. Frisk will jump in. The Hail Mary play. It'll buy enough time for XM to play around with the cheese. He's not going to be able to onslaught away, so instead it's going to look to try and get as much damage and take Whitemon into the grave with him. But that will not be the case as T1 protect their captain. They protect Whitemon, but Frisk will finally get the finishing blow. T1 will still catch up to him nonetheless. Some crits raining down thanks to the tree volley. And T1, a big opportunity for them to walk it down mid. a great ward to play with. Look at the jump as well. Thompson,
see him.
He's pretty separate from the team.
Well, they almost found
They want to go on this for Vici Gaming. Eric is actually going to waveform into the middle, trying to target down the Tiny at the moment. They won't have the damage as Thompson steps out to the right side, but they've been able to deal with Whitemon. And it looks like T1 need to get out. Back towards a triangle. Zephyr is in a bit of trouble at the moment. Thompson's also trying to escape, but no one will be able to catch up. Cuckoo's going to be able to BKB TP. Zephyr should tick out to the Maledict. He will die inside the base. So Vici Gaming finding both supports. Roche is up in a minute.
Yeah, lucking out on T1 that time. If it was another fight that they lose right before the Roshan and it was super quick. Having to be a little careful here.
Well, they know. No, honestly, he's alone. What can he do? He's going to have to get crafty to be able to escape. There's XM. Onslaught to the right side. He's going to need help, but he's going to need it fast. Maybe the bear can look to address the primal beast. They're actually going to turn to deal with Cuckoo instead. Stuck inside the sprout, so the waveform will provide division. Vici Gaming, they're still on top of Arn, and BAB with the blink in. He's got an Abyssal Blade. Arn needs help. Thompson's here. He's going to try chucking the damage from afar, but with the BKB protecting XM for the moment, so the Savage Roar is not going to be an issue to push him away. T1 not wanting to buy back just yet. Another free summon from Arn. How keep they going? The Potions in the control. Erica goes down to T1. They baited them. They set the trap inside the base. They'll be able to turn to Yang. He's trying to escape to the northern side. They'll finally kill him off in the tree line as Thompson gets the triple kill, and T1 all they needed was the buyback from Cuckoo.
Looking to move on forward, catch out anyone that wants to push out this lane, because it's all melee essentially that they've got outside of the Morphling, and you can't afford to commit him to the front of the team fight.
You're going to need a smoke here from Vici. The Rocket Flare and the Bear in the front line just giving them way too much information. T1 know exactly whenever they're going to get the jump.
Could be the last team fight.
XM chucking, double visual. Not the worst start, because Frisk has got the follow-up Echo Slam as well. They're going to try and block Thompson at the moment. A decent amount of damage coming up throughout the Pulverize, but Thompson's going to step out to the right side. But Vici Gaming, they've locked onto the target. Can they reset, however, on Rainy? Because Arna's still in the middle, trying to 1v1 Eric at the moment inside the Sprout. They've been able to deal with the first side. Vici Gaming, can they set themselves up for round 2? Arna's vulnerable. He doesn't have the boys nearby to protect him as XM trampling all over the drone, and they'll break him down, and now they'll turn to Nature's Prophet as Cuckoo just brought back. Be cautious here, T1. You can't continue to bleed your members. Such a heavy commitment to Thompson. He's got Whitemon nearby. Static Storm's going to get laid down. But look at Erica. He doesn't give a damn about the Static Storm. Erica just pummeling in. Arna right and center. The answer's up there. Now Arna's separated as well. T1 are crumbling as Vici Gaming. They can walk it down. A Glyph will only delay this. I think we're going game 3.
I think we are as well. It's going to need to be the biggest plays of all time coming.
Dyer's middle barracks.
I mean, he's not, but I wish he did.
Oh no, this team! I mean, desperate times call for desperate measures.
They're going straight to your calls, and why not?
Yeah, we got game 3. Oh my, what was this game? It's only fitting we go the distance. T1 Vici Gaming game 3, you love to see it.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Game 1, T1 brought that aggression. Game 2, you know, a little bit longer, very tumultuous, very back and forth. But game 3, VG decide they're the ones that are gonna be trying to run over T1. And Kezu, do you think that's able to happen with this? Where are the tempos laying it for the 2 lineups?
I think, again, the mid lane is very important for both teams. Thompson on Puck, I feel like he might be the game changer in this game, because if this Visage gets off to a good start, then I'm quite afraid for T1's chances in this game.
It might be a bit... Okay, they're not gonna... Sorry, trying to secure the hard cream. There was a gale out and Cuckoo was moving over, but...
Gang's still a little low.
Okay.
Has to be
Maybe
careful.
we'll get the kill in the end. Yeah, not like that.
Not like that. I mean, it's a big get for a Venomancer. You know, you're one of these cores that, one of these supports that doesn't really do a great job of rotating. You're all about just setting yourself up in a lane, and if you can on Whitemon. But the thing is, Arna's nearly died a couple of times in this bottom lane with Whitemon there.
Erica's in some trouble. They're going to lay the tombstone down. They can continue the dive. They've got the creeps, and Zephyr's even going to sell it as well. Frisk, I believe his TP got cancelled, so they won't have the Rubik to try and kill Zephyr. Now Yang, he's overset the mark a little bit. Was expecting the Rubik to get involved, but instead, it looks like he still ends up dropping. So we got some kills across the board. BAB kills off Whitemon, and Yang does still bring down Zephyr as well. Sam's gonna get his own refill as well. So the kills on the side lanes will enable the supports now to rotate. Look at the importance in XM. There's the level 6 advantage. Doesn't have too much mana, so Frisk's gonna give him a main go, but Thompson gets his own 6. Resident Pulse gonna buy him some time. We'll see if they got the magic damage to go through the Void Spirit. Shaman's gonna hold him into place, but the telekinesis will cancel that. Instead, XM, he just jumps in. Why not go for the kills instead of going for the power rune? As XM, with the help of the support rotation from Vici Gaming, he's gonna go for Zephyr instead, as Yang having a 1v1 at the moment.
They see him.
Trying to at least hold Zephyr into place as long as possible so the rest of Vici can start to show up. Not be able to TP out, of course, with the adaptive strike, and Eric is actually not going to continue the chase. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Hobson, well, he's going to make his own rotation. They're on to BAB. This is a big pick-off if they can find it. Slowing down the Visage's game is incredibly important, and they'll do just that, not even requiring the Chronosphere and also getting the Familiars. Pretty on point with their initial move, expecting where the carries are playing.
This is where the communication needs to come out. Ana, time walk forward.
Uh-oh, Ana's in trouble.
They found Morphling too, though.
It's initial stun. They're going to be able to follow up plenty of lockdown to bring him down. But meanwhile, on the opposite side of the map, T1, they will also be able to convert on their smoke.
You would have to say that it's a little bit more important for...
Yeah, the mid lane as well. Throws out. No hesitation for the use of the Poison Nova. TPs are starting to come through. They will end up losing the life to BAB. And they catch up to Yeho, who's actually going to snowball into the middle, has some familiars to play with.
Stun.
For the rest of the team, they're not here. Yang's going to try and chuck up Zephyr into the air, but the damage is not enough for just the toss. So a great play from T1. The sequence of events from then, killing the Morphling, and then taking a team fight under the tower where you can get usage out of the Serpent Wards for the kills and also the objective. Thompson and Whitemon's always going to be a difficult game for Erica. I mean, probably will be forced into a Lincoln's as his maybe second item. Make an attempt onto Thompson. They know the orb was used prior. Might be an opportunity for them to secure the kill. Again, a defensive use of the coil. Whitemon stepping in. They get the control before the attribute shift. Thompson's going to jump back in for the save. Oh no! High risk, high reward play, but it'll be Vici Gaming that comes out on top. And they're back to the river. They're also making another move. They're on to Cuckoo. The shot's just shy, but it gave them vision to follow up with the snowball. And Vici, they're on the prowl. They want to get another kill, and they'll easily catch up to Zephyr as the 8th remnant drags him back into Vici's kill. Vici with his deep ward place, they know exactly where Arn is farming. Oh, it's going to time walk into them as well. And with 3 heroes nearby, there'll be no escaping on the Faceless Void. A great movement from Vici that was all set up to the previous ward placement.
They're trying to get something in exchange though, BAB.
Make sure the Raid Pact not going to be an easy kill. Close to the T2 tower as well. They need to address the Raid Pact. It's relatively survivable. Yang doesn't have mana for the snowball, however, so they're even forced to drop the Serpent Wards. Get the kill and the familiars.
Okay, it's an important kill. Again, they've only lost they've lost 2 tier 1 towers, I suppose, and XM doing another good job of pushing in that top wave. I mean, that's the thing with Ana's death, right? There's a reason that he's able to farm so much faster than a lot of people. It's because he pushes the limits.
Cuckoo.
Yeah, but
see if they're going to be able to bring him down. This is a beefy man. A lot of damage coming out. Cuckoo doesn't have the greatest amount of armor, so with Erica, all the IG needed to pump in the right-click damage, and now Zephyr's also caught out. The shard placement from Yang blocking the escape avenue as Vici Gaming hit back again. It feels like we've got a back and forth here. T1 get a couple of kills, and time and time again that Vici want to try and slow down Ana, but is enabling them not to run blindly into the Radiant members.
Power of information. They're going to get pops and they're going to go in.
He's got the antidote, might catch him off guard. He can get rid of the silence. Instead, Frisk jumps into the middle for the XM with the Aghanim Scepter. AoE silence, they're all grouped up, and they're all going to pay the price as Vici Gaming find the puck. But hang on, Ana lift. He got the Chrono onto 3 with the help of the Poison Nova. Vici Gaming are in shambles as now Erica trying to survive to the northern side, has the waveform to get some distance as well. Vici Gaming, they've still got some members nearby. They're going to hold back Cuckoo on the Undying. Can they bring him down though? With B&B showing up the familiars, the damage is starting to rack up as Cuckoo completely isolated, and Vici will end up winning out in the skirmish.
More damage with the percent. And got that strength morph off, otherwise potentially they could have looked to fully commit in here. What a reveal of that Aghanim Scepter though, coming through from XM.
Might have to go back live. And moved over to Ana. Let's see if they're going to have to damage XM in and out. The Astral Step not able to bring down Ana. As Whitemon's going to try and catch up. Thompson has got the coil. The rest of the team need to get nearby to protect XM. And all the coil from Frisk. It'll help them kill the Shaman and also cover the retreat. Beautifully done from Vici. The reactions to instantly move over, no hesitation to try and help the ganking duo of Vici. And like you said, they need an area to be able to take a fight. They need a choke point.
And they need their tombstone.
With the DD, they're going to jump instantly onto Zephyr. He shouldn't have to force too many abilities out to secure the kill. Now, I mean, this could be the opening for the high ground.
Yep, no one's set up.
He's going to be top of the puck. XM's going to be able to follow up as well. Thompson. Oh no, the vision from the tombstone, he wasn't ready. All they needed was one stun, and XM was nearby to have the extra silence.
This is the sort of play that you need to be making. Ana just trying to get anything out that he can on the map. Picked up that latent toxicity on the Venomancer, so for him to get into the middle of a team fight's big.
Thompson's going to jump. They see BAB and Vici going to smoke on the back. Tombstone already laid down from Cuckoo. They're going to try and blow up Ana. Oh no! The burst is too much. Ana can't survive. He gets no abilities off. Maybe Cuckoo and Thompson can they do a miracle? Can they turn the fight around? Cuckoo's trying to move in, but Vici Gaming, they've got other answers. They're too far ahead. Thompson will try and slip away to the north. They've locked onto their target. There'll be no escape for the puck as Vici, all they lose is BAB. They won't have it now for this team fight.
Oh, Cuckoo was about to drop the
Smoke's
tombstone.
going to pop as well. Goes out. Not the easiest person to bring down with the raid pack laid down. And look at Ana, he's worried. An instant use of the BKB. They should be able to deal with the Visage without committing too heavily. But Thompson, he's killed off on the other side. And T1, they've got to get out. They need to cut their losses, but Ana won't be able to make it. Yang's there. He's always there, ready for the punch to stop the teleport. And meanwhile, Whitemon is also caught out. Trying to hold Erica inside the Serpent Wards. Cuckoo will just escape.
Kill onto Ana, but it's going to TP all the way back. Oh, what are you doing, Cuckoo? Last defense coming through from T1, it feels like.
Thompson as well. Oh, no, almost getting caught. Ana's going to jump into the middle as well.
You can't chrono him. You can't.
Erica's going to be okay. First Familiar Sun into the second, and there is someone as well. Cuckoo trying to stand his ground and right click. Might be a dieback coming out. Ana gets a pretty good chrono up to the right side. It's just the void pummeling into them at the moment because the rest of the team are inside the base. He's got to turn back to try and deal with XM, but kicked up to the sky without a buyback. This might be the end of T1's hopes as Vici Gaming will look for a reset because they see Thompson outside the base. One stun into the damage. He's got a buyback, which he'll use instantly. Vici Gaming, play it calm, get the resources back up, make sure there is no opportunity for T1 to have a miracle defense.
It doesn't feel like that there is. Zephyr, he's holding on to 3,000 gold as well, but it's not going to be for anything. He doesn't have the damage through from the rest of the team to be able to follow up. They're ignoring the Plague Wards. They know that's not the important thing to deal with. This is the last racks going down here. Mega Creeps about to be enabled for Vici. Indeed. First we had SA, then NA, and it might be SCA's last hopes in these last chance qualifiers just going down the drain.
Look at the fake back. Oh, look at the fake back. There's Thompson. He bought back. Oh no, Thompson. Remnant track through. He's going same with the rest of the team. Ana's up in 10 without a chrono. The buildings are falling. They need him out of defense and they won't be able to. The G's are dropped and Vici Gaming will knock out T1 in the last chance qualifiers. Erica says bye-bye Cuckoo.